realm of progeny. Welcome to another The More You Know podcast with the voice.
And the felly.
So, today we're going to talk about humans. And we also have a little surprise today.
Oh, I like surprises. Awesome, awesome, awesome. This is so exciting. We are going to talk about how to hunt and prepare our meals. I do really like a good blood wine, usually with a touch of fey in it, though. Did you bring recipes?
Nope.
What? Why are you staring at me like that? Is there something on my face? What?
Ah, felly. We're going to talk about familiars, a type of human for our realm. We're going to talk about how to bring those that are trusted enough into our realm, but not yet ready to be a vampire.
We do need those. I need someone to wait for the cable guy. My cable went out, and they only come during the day. And I'm hooked on this human show. I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's called Bridgerton. And I just need to watch that. It's at need level.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you staring at me again?
Well, okay, so Felly, you and your shows. But right now, we're going to talk about humans. And they're more than just playthings, Felly. They can be more than just our servants, but that is for us to decide ourselves. So, some of us may even require a vampire to first serve as a familiar prior to being embraced as a vampire. There was a quote from our source, our creator. He said that the realm sees familiars as either cattle, pets, or individuals being groomed for vampirehood. Clans and houses are free to decide for themselves how familiars are treated and what rights they have. And he also goes on to say that they can be titled within their house, but only their house. For example, pet number one, butler, or even the cook, and the ever popular handmaiden. But under no circumstances at all can a familiar hold a public office in vampire society. So they cannot be a sovereign, they cannot be an ambassador, they cannot be a proxy, nor can they be a house princeps, delegate, or a liaison. So I guess if you need someone to sit and wait for the cable guy, well, then you could have your familiar do it. So be it. Now, fella, do you really have memories of being human?
Well, yeah, I do. It's been a long time though since I thought about it. And I tell you, we did not have cable or TV for that matter. I was embraced into the shadows during the bubonic plague, and it wasn't a lot of fun back then. I was the last survivor of my family, and even before the plague hit, it was a lot of work being a human. There was like so much farming. It was a lot growing your own food and everything. Um, there was no taco trucks either. No tacos. Life before tacos. Do you remember your life as a human as well?
Well, a little bit of it's fuzzy, but I do. I so agree with modern times are surely easier way of life. And God, yes, just the idea of no tacos. I'm just, no, that just is crazy. Back in my time, like you, was a very long time ago, and we did a whole lot of farming. I gotta tell you, I was not a fan of getting up early in the morning and having to get the rake and the hoe and raking the garden and hoeing the little rows. No, I'm good. I like where I'm at. And no, having no tacos is just no.
Well, I mean, I like a good hoe, though.
I do know you're talking about garden tools, Felly.
Yes, garden equipment is very essential. Good ones are very essential.
Mm-hmm.
So, so there is a difference between having humans around us and those we choose to have as familiars. Humans do not and are not to know our world. They are not sworn to hold our secrets. We can have them around, obviously. They are food. And they might sense in a way that they are in danger, but they wouldn't and shouldn't know why. We can't share certain information with them about our realm. We would be breaking our most sacred masquerade.
Oh, wow. Well, right you are, Felly. And familiars are just that, those that are familiar to us. They are sworn to keep our masquerade. They are registered into the realm's directory so that other vampires will know who a familiar belongs to. So, you vampires out there, you need to make sure that your human understands that they are bound by the masquerade. As a familiar, they're a human in the know and a part of vampire society, but at the bottom tier. But yes, they're part of it. So any masquerade breaches, as well as any other law breakage they may uh, inflict on us, will reflect on the owners or the protectors as they're responsible for their behavior. So, yeah, if you're their owner or their protector and they get in trouble, you can bet you're going before the diabolics as well.
So, when one says owner, does that necessarily mean that they are a slave? No, not really. Not in that sense. But we do have them around for a reason. Slave, pet, fun time snack, vampire in training, etc., etc. I do need certain things done for me that has to be done during daylight, like the cable guy. But the answer might be a little complicated because each clan and house may have different policies for how familiars are treated.
Okay, so vampires. Choose your familiars carefully, not just the flavor of the week. You're inviting one into our realm, whether they're going to become a vampire or stay human. Now, if you discover one is breaking laws, you can ask a diabolic to expel them. They would have to find a new vampire to register to, of course. Also, if you do choose to have a flavor of the week and they decide to leave you for another vampire, they cannot be forced back to you. We have also invited a recent familiar of mine to join us. She is new to being a familiar and still has more training and knowledge to receive. So, Tessa, greetings. Come sit over here with us, my dear. And, Felly, stop looking at her like that. Drink your blood wine. I put a little extra fay in there for you. She is not your snack.
Wait, I thought you were bringing a snack. You're not sharing?
No, not at all.
Bang nabbit. Okay. Well, hi, Tessa. Welcome to our podcast. Thank you for helping us to tell our realm well about you. Well, your types. Speaking of type, I'm sensing you are AB positive. Is that correct?
AB positive, that's right.
Awesome. I knew it.
Felly,
Yeah.
Felly, she's mine. Control yourself. Now, don't mind Felly, Tessa. This is her being friendly. Can you explain Masquerade to us, please, and what you had to do to get registered?
Hi, thanks for having me. And I hope I can be of some help to you. Well, you taught me Masquerade as it pertains to me. I swore to protect the realm and realm secrets. No one will reveal anyone's true identity of being a vampire. I can't reveal information about an attack or to any non-member of the community. And I'm not allowed to discuss anything about the realm in an open conversation in front of non-members of the community. I can't show my own familiar self-scanning magical device thingy to any non-member of the community, and I was told I must understand that my actions are considered actions of that of my protector, and I don't want her to be put in that position.
Yeah. I mean, I've done some reading on the familiars, but I don't have one yet myself. This is so interesting to me. In short, to repeat you, my friend, owner means protector, and that person is responsible for you, your knowledge, and your behavior. If you are a familiar and go off violating laws, both you and your quote unquote owner will be held responsible. So Tessa had to swear to all that, and you had to document that in the scrolls and send that in?
Oh, yes, Felly, of course. And then I took that scroll and sent it to the Diabolic via their mailbox at the Scribes Guild, along with Tessa's vital records for identification. We also held a loyalty ceremony for her to formally be part of the family. Well, it was just a quick ceremony for her to pledge to the house, the clan, and our bloodline, too, so that she will keep our secrets.
Yes, that was very exciting. To be honest, I had heard of vampires existing before and have been very curious and very much want to be part of your world. I'm just not sure I wish to be an actual vampire yet.
So, Tessa, there's no hurry on that, so you can be a familiar as long as you like. And Felly, after I sent in her scrolls, she received her familiar self-scanning magical device and was invited to join familiar groups that are filled with other familiars and some chosen mentors in the realm. Now, you may want to get a familiar of your own, Felly, so that they can watch for your cable guy. So, if she is to be one of your blood dolls, once she's joined us, her life force did become a little stronger in a sense as she carries more blood than the regular human. If you give her the Draught of Life potion to heal her up faster, she'll temporarily plump up to 10 liters. 10. Can you believe that? 10 liters. Our scanner will warn her of any attack. When she's attacked, her heartbeat will race and could also, we can call it her pulse. But then the pulse starts to slow the more and more blood she loses. The scanner changes colors to red if a stranger attacks. It'll turn blue if bitten by her owner. Now, if she gets close to death, it will be red and flash no matter who is attacking.
And and all that, all I heard was plump. 'Cause I like 'em big. I like them plumpy. I like them plumpy. I like them big and
Ballet,
chunky.
ballet,
What?
ballet.
I am over here jamming. That's my jam.
Really?
Yeah.
In front of the familiar?
Well, yeah.
Tessa, you look like you really wanted to add something to that before she started her singing.
Yes, I've learned to be more aware of my surroundings and strangers that are close to me. But if they are a vampire, they can sense who I am with their own scanners, I'm told. And with my scanner, I can check myself as much as I want. It shows me how healthy I am. I always check if I feel a little weak. It usually turns out I just need a little snack.
Yeah, I can totally understand needing a snack. Hint, hint.
Behave, fella.
Ah, yes, I can scan you and see who you belong to. I can make that choice to still attack you, but I know I may anger your protector. And if I like your owner, I may not want to make her angry. But my friend, can you see who has bit her? If she has been, in fact, bitten? Asking for a friend.
Oh, Felly, so much to say. So, Felly, I want you to stop looking at her like she's a snack. And no, Felly, you don't make me angry. Actually, I find you quite funny. And to answer your question, no, not yet. Usually the scent is already gone for us to be able to tell who has attacked our familiars just yet. It is why I have told Tessa she needs to be aware of her surroundings and to always be present of mind. And I am told, though, that the source might be working on something for us to be able to tell that in the future.
There's still some things I'm learning. Parts are still very new to me. I'm not immortal like you guys. I can be killed by even a bus. But can anything help me if I am hurt?
Well, yes, we do have some magical ways to even help you, even if you have been killed. We can have that draught of life magical potion. We can give that to you to revive you. You will still feel a little bit sick for a while, but it'll bring you back. And hopefully, you and your mistress can figure out what happened to get you in that state. You said you've only been with us a short while. I want to know how are you liking it, and if you can come by and wait for that cable guy, I'd be most appreciative.
Felly,
What?
behave.
It really has been a dream come true so far. I am really learning, I think, for the first time, what it is to have a real family. And it's really an odd thing to say, but I'm seeing from vampires a kindness I've never felt from my human friends. And that ceremony they did for me, and them just coming together like that, that really made me feel like a part of you guys. And not to mention, I don't have the words to explain how I feel when being bitten. It's an amazing world to be a part of. I feel very lucky. I was recently told about an island, Familiar Island. Mr. I took me there this afternoon, and we probably spent about 45 minutes looking around and checking everything out. There's lots to look at, lots to do, exploring the island and all it has to offer. And I'm looking forward to some more places like that and meeting other familiars. That's why being in these groups, it is so important. Without them, we're all alone. I'm really excited for the future and to learn more. I can't tell if you're joking, Felly, or not about the cable guy, but if Mr. I says I should be there, I'll be there, but I'm not a hoe.
Garden tools.
Garden tools.
Garden tools.
Yeah, you
Garden
don't
tools.
have to be a garden tool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. So, Tessa, as a familiar, we may say that you have an owner, but your role is consensual. You are also free to go back to your human world with no memory of us, as you can be glamored to forget your familiar status at any time. If the current clan, house, or vampire treats you in any way that does not meet your needs, go find a different one. You just simply request from a diabolic that they can remove your familiar status and re-add you, binding you to a new owner.
Wait. Okay, make sure did I hear this right? That there is a familiar island where familiars gather and frolic?
Yep, I seen it myself.
Oh, this sounds more like Fantasy Island. The plane, boss.
Ellie.
What? That is why it is important that you have your familiars join the groups to be able to reach out to others if you need and get to this island.
Yeah, definitely join the groups. Now, Tessa, I've been told there are some things coming in the future that you are going to be wanting to look out for. We would be able to check the human glucose levels and we can monitor them, and we will be able to feed you specifically to boost you, and special other medicines to heal wounds. And also, we mentioned that sometime in the future, our source plans to add something like our heartstones for familiars.
That'd be cool. Well, Tessa, I do totally appreciate you coming here today to share your story with us and talk about this cable guy thing. Um, I learned something new every time we podcast, my friend. This is really amazing.
Yes, Tessa, thanks. And you can go on home now, and don't worry about Felly's cable guy. She'll figure that out herself. Actually, Felly, you need to get your own familiar.
Thank you both for having me here today. Thank you.
And thank you again, Tess. You did a wonderful, wonderful thing for us today. And thank you, Realm of Progeny, for watching the More You Know Familiars podcast with The Voice
And the felly.
and our special guest, Tessa, our familiar. Please remember to like and subscribe, because you never know what you're going to get.